If we're to get justice for the Counselor, you'll have to keep your wits about you. May the luck of the gods be with you both, Source Hunters.
Hey, welcome back, guys. Alright, so we're right here at the exit to the cave. So I was going through and I was just experimenting with making stuff. I actually made us a new bow. Which I guess we'll go ahead and use. I couldn't apply a special status to it because we're not crafting isn't high enough. And then with Medora, or for Medora, I made a nightmare grenade. We had a tormented soul, and I combined it with a flat canister. I made that, and I also made some nail bombs, which is pretty simple. You just take a grenade and put nails in it. I want to try to make some firestorm grenades. So the next time we run into a bunch of flasks of oil, we'll fill bottles with that, and I think we just add a fuse to it, and then you have a firestorm grenade. And the other thing is I was going to mess with some food a little bit because I didn't do enough with those. But I made a poisoned cup of milk by adding intestines to it. And I also made a poisoned cup of water. I don't know what those do. Like, I couldn't add it with anything else. Also, if you take a tooth and a knife, you get a electrical arrowhead. I made the poison magic ink pot and quill. I don't know. So I'm thinking of make some food. I couldn't make any of the... Like, I couldn't make dough. It's Arhu. This guy's still here.
Source Hunter, you have done it, haven't you? You've discovered the fate of Counselor Jake.
So I have. Let me get you up to speed.
By the gods, no one could have predicted such a dark turn of events. This is worse than my deepest fears made manifest. It just cannot be that they aim to resurrect him. Brachus Rex. It cannot be! Forgive me, this news just so very upsetting. This thing. It was the king of tyrants. The embodiment of terror. The lunatics that seek his rise must be stopped, whatever the cost.
So he got so freaked out he turned into a cat? You seem to take this matter greatly to heart, Arhu.
I do. I do indeed. Brachus would unseat the king of demons in sheer perfidy and malice given half a chance. For the world, for you and I to suffer his perversions once more is unthinkable. The possibility of his return is more than I can bear. And Ikara, that she has been dragged into this sorry business adds insult to insufferable injury.
Well, if these necromancers seek to resurrect Brachus, they must be gathering at his grave. Do you know where we should look?
There have long been rumors that Brachus's corpse was interred in the vaults beneath the abandoned Church of the Seven in Sicil's eastern hinterlands. That place is crawling with undead these days, so the rumors may well be true. Where Leandra goes, the dead rise left and right. And even in death, the long-lost tyrant's corruption appears to persist. Come to think of it, did anyone in Evelyn's lair mention the name Cassandra?
Cassandra? No, no one mentioned that name. Why?
It's nothing, Hunter. Nothing. My mind is reeling, but I'll feel better soon. After you've cut short Leandra's dark pursuits.
Why do you bemoan Ikara's involvement in all this?
She is a great woman, Hunter. A champion of all that is good and pure. She may have killed Jake, but then again, the man turned out to be a vile sorcerer. I can only surmise that she is on to her sister's sinister schemes, which makes me fear for her safety more than anything else.
Well, we saw the leader of this cult, Leandra, a sorceress.
Leandra. I know her. though I haven't seen her in years. As you know, she and Ikara are sisters. It's hard for me to believe that she's leading this cult. That she's delirious enough to go after Brachus Rex. But clearly her involvement can no longer be denied. She's as smart as 10 wizards put together, Hunter. An opponent to be feared. Now, you said Jake and Evelyn called her the Conduit, didn't you? In that case, she may just be the elusive head of the Immaculates.
Alright, we've heard of the Immaculates, but what are they?
There's a village in the forests north of Sicil where a new religion has taken hold. Its followers call themselves Immaculates. And I've heard say they worship a leader called the Conduit.
Well, that's a hell of a coincidence.
This village is called Silverglen. And if my suspicions turn out to be correct, there is sorcery at work there.
Didn't Medora say she was from Silverglen? I thought that's where she was at. Maybe not. I know Evelyn, I guess, had come from there, which now makes sense. Do you have any idea who the stranger might be that Jake told us about? The one Leandra was meeting in the tavern?
Alas, I haven't the foggiest. Another sorcerer, perhaps? Or simply another victim of Leandra's ploys? The Legion didn't find a second body at the scene of the crime, so maybe he escaped with his life after all. Though, just as likely, his body too was taken away by Evelyn for experimentation.
Okay, I'm going to take this opportunity to try to shop at Arhu's. Fortunately, he only sells earth and fire. I don't really need any resurrect scrolls. He's got a lot of cash. So we could sell all this crap. I think that's about it. Alright. Yeah, I guess I don't want any of his spells, so we'll have to go somewhere else for that. Arhu does not like Jahan. It's okay with Davith. He hates Chloe. Like Medora either. Alright. Oh wait, hold on. You can have this bow too. Alright, well we should continue our investigation.
And I will see if I can find out more about Ikara's involvement. But in the meantime, please, please pursue Leandra to the old church in the east and stop her before she can raise Brachus. I beg of you.
Alright.
Looks like bringing up Brachus Rex's name alone is enough to turn our friendly neighborhood wizard into a scaredy cat.
Nice.
I wonder why this ancient spectre spooks him so. Arhu doesn't strike me as the type to scare very easily. And so the mystery is solved. Councillor Jake was murdered by this so-called White Witch, Ikara. But as it stands, I guess our next concern is Brachus Rex.
Then we know what we must do next. Pursue Leandra and stop her before she brings Brachus Rex back to life.
Agreed. If Brachus is half as dangerous as Jake and Evelyn claimed, we must prevent his ever seeing the light of day again.
Alright, we're agreeing a little too much here. Let's see, so we're pragmatic, which is increasing our crafting. Egotistical is our bartering. Obedient. Okay, leadership, compassionate, critical chance. Right. Righteous is leadership. We have nothing here yet. Materialistic, lore master. Okay, considerate, charisma. Spiritual would be much better for us. But that's alright. Speaking of that, you're our blacksmith, aren't you, Arhu? Not a very good one, but you are our blacksmith. I believe we can do things like Chloe can send her, probably not her club. Medora can send her sword to Jahan. And Jahan can use his whetstone and improve it a little bit. Alright. I don't know if you can do anything with, like, bows, though. And I don't know what he would do with Chloe's hammer. Or club. Let's see. Let's just try a couple things. I can reinforce it with iron. No. Yeah, that's not... None of that's working out. Let's see, what recipes does he have? We just have improved. To make a nail fortified branch. Got a lot of potential combinations. But he can't do any of these because he doesn't have any crafting. But yeah, that's what I used on the... So we can make our own scrolls now too with this magic ink pot. Let's see if we get to any metal shield. She's not using a metal shield, is she? Yes, she is. So if we get to a forge, he can improve her shield and stuff. I should start doing that. We're going to save here because we're going to take on this guy. Medora, why don't you go ahead and go out on your own and just give him a whack. Yep. That's how we roll. Sneak attack. Oh, he's doing the chicken wings at us. And he's invisible. What do we got here? Sand stuff? I would think he wouldn't be very good versus water.
Time to open the floodgates!
Maybe not. Well, that didn't go over too well for you, did it? Medora, why don't you give these guys a big whack?
Hurricane attack!
Okay, we're down one. Let's get rid of it. Okay, we can't get rid of him. But we can... J-Han can get rid of him. Let's... Alright. Get rid of this guy for us. Okay, he's using Earth, which is probably not the best bet here. His Earth Wand. That's probably gonna stun us, so let's... Freezing failed. Alright, let's try it. Okay. That really messed him up. Let's see if you can get your ass on the ground here.
May the 13 winds pulverize you!
Damn it. Alright, well, if we can't knock him down, then let's get up there. Also, we got that invisible guy still roaming around. Well, that hurt. You might be dead. Okay, we can't run. I want to do static cloud. I thought we had... I may have not put it in his inventory. Or I may have put it in the wrong one. We should have some arrowheads that just stun. I should have used Chloe to inspect these guys as well. Okay, well, we're teleporting you.
I cast from the depths of my will.
Get him out of my face a little bit. He's still knocked down for a little while. See, I thought with this skill, these guys shouldn't be considered close by. Maybe it is.
Like being kicked by a troll.
That'll work. Medora, you need to see if you can cripple this guy. And I don't know if that's ever worked, by the way. Well, okay then. Not bad. Luckily that thing only gets one hit. We can resurrect Arhu. I guess drink a potion. Finish him off. Okay, that didn't work because it's the earth thing. This should do it though. We'll actually examine him. So they're weak to fire. Crushing. It's a weird spot for you to go. We'll actually get as far away as we can. Since we need to be far away apparently to shoot well.
Die, vermin!
Farther away than that even apparently. Alright, let's encourage everyone. And we're just gonna wait for this guy to show up. This guy's still invisible, so...
Sweet relief.
There he is. It's got clothes... Nope, still not wearing any clothes. Well, that's... not fair. Special arrow can't reach that far, huh? Oh, they're weak to fire. Are we serious? Oh, it's because they're on a hill? That's a little dumb. I mean, aim up. Alright, alright. Well, I can just shoot him directly, though. Alright, I can hit him at least. There we go.
No restraining the explosion!
Try this again. Crippled. Alright. You need to switch your staff. Still don't have a fire staff. Or whatever. I know what I meant. I did not mean to do that. Well, unequip that one. Just use a shit ton of AP on that. What if I cast Rain, if that can tip us off to where the guy is?
I can see the white light.
I feel like I've been set in stone.
He should die on his own pretty quick. It's gonna hurt.
A little help here.
Your grave opens to welcome you.
He's hiding back there. We'll catch him on fire. We might get lucky.
These flames bite deep.
Why did that hit you? We need to put our own people out, so.
I'm drenched.
This may stun our own guys.
I'm fading fast. Fear my fangs.
Okay, where do we think this guy is? He's invisible. You're still on fire. Well, I have a lot of these. It's got a big radius. Nothing there. Don't hit yourself. Alright, there he is. Bleeding failed. Yeah, let's do the adrenaline. Of course it did.
Back on my feet again.
My range on the lightning. It's just barely out of it. Alright, let's take a couple steps. Actually, let's teleport his ass next to Chloe. Okay, he's not taking a lot of damage. He's got a lot of resistance to fire. He's weak to lightning. Immune to charm. I don't know why you're immune to charm, but
My eyes!
it's not good for a ranger. Alright, how do we get lightning on this guy? See, I should have a lightning arrow. I'll use some scrolls on you.
Let's get you patched up.
Dora has nothing left.
I pinged him for a dry shirt.
Okay, he is stunned. Hit him with all the lightning we can. Let's see if we can't freeze him while he's wet and stunned. Alright, not too bad. We got this guy. Dora, you do the honors.
Your grave opens to welcome you.
Alright, we sucker punched him. It didn't seem to matter that much. But he's dead. So there's one less sorcerer in the world. Does that make us kind of an asshole? Yeah. But whatever. It is what it is. Okay, what about your bow? You just made you that bow, so you should be good, yeah. We need to heal Medora, though.
As good as a new penny.
Oh wow, that'll work. Alright. Pile of clothes, useless. I'll take the bread and mug of beer. In fact, let's eat the bread. I need to find out what stuff like this does. Minus intelligence, heals, plus 5%. Okay. That means he gets healed for more? Guessing.
I needed that.
Strength plus 1. Or it heals him for 10%. That's probably what it does. But what does stuff like that take to use? Probably 2 AP? 3 for that one. 4 for that one. Constitution heals. Alright. Just curious. Okay, we'll send all this to Jahan, and then he can ID it if he needs to. Go ahead and equip your wand again. Oh, he doesn't need to ID anything. But it's crap. So let's send that. Actually, minus to movement. Yeah, it's the same. Not actually a big fan of shields so far. They don't really do much. Water resistance. Gives fire and water resistance. Alright, you can have that, Medora. Gives movement and HP. Alright, we'll sell that. Okay. Water essence. Yeah, we'll take that. Alright, let's go back to town and turn in some quests here. Let's see. It said that Brachus Rex was interred beneath the grounds of a now abandoned church in the eastern hinterlands of Sicil. If so, that is where we'll find source cult leader Leandra and the gods forbid the resurrected king himself. Okay, Leandra's followers are known as a cult of Immaculates. Gotcha. Aru was startled by Leandra's plan to resurrect Brachus Rex. He asked if between Evelyn, Jake, and Leandra anyone mentioned the name Cassandra. No one did, and he dismissed our further inquiry. But we've got a lot of stuff to turn in, so let's... let's head back. We're going to go to the harbor, because I need to tell those 3 sailors that they have a job. We've had that one hanging over our head for a while. I don't know where we found him a job at. I know the Fabulous 5, of course. I don't know if there was anywhere else. Wait. Did I go the wrong way? I did. This is totally the wrong part of the... totally wrong part of the docks. We gotta go tell the mayor's maid about her brother. We have this book for the philosopher. Can't do anything with that one. Can't do anything with those.
And don't forget
Maybe that one? Can't do that. Or that. Or that.
Is that why we never sail to Yuthel Gore anymore?
Arhu's failed investigation. We got that one. Or failed experiment.
Have you found us a job yet? We'll take anything. Really? The Fabulous Five, eh? That sounds like just the right opportunity for 3 brawny buccaneers like us. We'll go right away. Thanks.
Yeah, the Fabulous Five's a rip-off, but...
Time providing seamen with new situations. Each sifting grain of sand in the hourglass is another warning. Act now or open the doors to death.
I don't know if we got any XP for it. Jahan was just bitching. I wasn't listening to him. This log is hard to use. Sailor, J-Hand. Straight to the pub and back. About finding work. Yeah. Doesn't tell us.
Steady, boys. Steady. We'll be leaving as soon as we're packed up.
Did we kill the orc already? Okay. Now let's... Oh, this is what I was looking for. Nope, we don't need to do that. Let's combine it with... bottles. Okay, let's see. Take those and put a fuse on them. Alright, nice. We're going to use all our fuses.
Yes, honest pay for an honest day.
I think that's a good enough idea. Fire is always good.
I can't even smell this.
I just need 6 more. I screwed it up. Alright, that's fine. We'll keep a fuse just in case.
Steady, boys. Steady. We'll be leaving as
Alright, send those to Medora, and we are good. Alright. Let's rift travel to the North Gate. Go find the Fabulous Five and talk to the mayor. This is the mayor's house. We'll go to the mayor. Well, we'll go to the Fabulous Five first, I guess.
Pay the big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
And that guy's gone. Alright, looks like the Fabulous Five have ditched out of here. Let's go back to the mayor's house. We found his staff, and he's the one that hired the Fabulous Five. Ship with sailors. Okay, it's good.
What? Oh, it's you! What news?
Okay, I've joined the Fabulous Five. Let's discuss the assignment they gave me.
Wait here! I'll get my beekeeper's suit. Oh, wait! Oh, yes! The Fabulous Five! I thought you said the treacherous... Well, never mind.
The treacherous hive.
They just informed me that they cleared the cave of all undead presence, so I gave them the reward as promised. They just left town. The rest of the world needs saving too. Oh, they truly are fabulous.
Alright, so they ripped us off. No worries. Let's see. Found the stuff at Pergamon.
What? You found it? Oh, this is excellent news. Where is it then? Give it here.
Yeah, I don't want it.
Not so fast. We can't trust such a powerful relic to senile Cecil.
Well, he's not senile. He's just hard of hearing. We don't need it. Let's see. Come now, how can you refuse a sweet old man like Mayor Cecil?
Think of all the foes we could defeat with this staff.
It's not very good.
We'd be legends.
Chloe, it's not very good.
No, we'll do as I say.
Wonderful! Oh, it's simply wonderful! Come, come. You must let me thank you somehow. I've got it. A 3 months honorary membership to the Sicil Library.
Isn't the library free? Alright, let's see what he knows about Brachus Rex and the White Witch.
Well, I suppose as much as any other Thaddeus, Rich, or Harold. A shameful spot upon the history of Rivellon, that brute.
Thaddeus, Rich, or Harold, to be Tom, Dick, or Harry. That's good.
As loath as I am to admit it, Sicil was once quite a hub of the despot's supporters. Some even say his corpse was cast beneath the foundations of the abandoned church in the northeastern cliff. An old wives' tale, I say, but I suppose one never knows for sure.
Hey, what about the White Witch?
Oh, she's a dear girl indeed. She's got a little cabin in Lacula Forest, not so far to the north of here, in fact. And though she doesn't make it into Sicil often, it's a comfort to know she's keeping the watch near our border. I hope she hasn't got mixed up in all this ugly business with the counselor.
Let's see. I'm gonna go through this one even though we've finished it.
You managed to drive him away?
Okay.
But what if he comes back? Are we destined to live in fear forever after?
No, you're fine. Alright, I'm leaving you. Did you sell anything, Mayor? I don't think so.
My shadow world shaper, this bedeviled staff has cost us time in spades. Can we please attend to more urgent matters?
Alright, calm down, man. We returned the staff to Mayor Cecil. Yes, Fabulous 5. The Fabulous 5 seem to have vanished. Mayor Cecil informed us they received their payment and skipped town. Alright, what else do we got? Let's see. We killed the undead in the cave and managed to save all the men fighting them. They said they'd look to the Legion for treatment. Alright, we should go check for them. And we need to talk to Charlene, who is somewhere in here. Where does your maid work? I don't know. Is this going to show up on the map? I don't think so. Let's not do that. No one else in here, so I'm not sure where she goes. We'll check upstairs. Oh, there you are. Okay.
Hello again, adventurer. I hope you wiped those muddy boots on your way in.
I've learned of Tom's fate.
You say you met him. Was he well? Did he look hungry to you? Cold? Was he eating enough vegetables? Did he wash his hands before supper? Oh, please, you must tell me everything you know.
Yeah. I suppose we should tell her the truth about her brother. She'll be devastated, but at least she won't waste her life waiting for a ghost.
Yes, it's a bitter truth, but one we can't conscionably keep to ourselves.
Oh, Rack. I can't. That's impossible. You must be mistaken. Tom was a daring boy, but an adroit one too. Check your facts before you spread such horrible lies. Tom's alive. Do you hear me?
Alright. She's not going to believe us.
The
we told Charlene about her brother's death, but she refused to believe it.
With the blushing bottom, Esmeralda does have a propensity for all things naughty.
A lot of stuff in here. Let's see. We'll go look for those 3 guys and that we saved. And we'll talk to Arius and Arhu about his stupid robot. We'll leave Cecilia alone. I guess we might as well rift travel, right? A little quicker.
Where is my pepper? Did it sprout legs and run away? Ah, there it is.
It's always looking for that pepper. Let's see if she knows anything about those guys.
Salutations, Source Hunter.
You don't think it's infected?
She doesn't have anything there.
No, I pulled her off you before she could do any real damage.
Yeah, I don't need anything here.
Joking. I've been wrong. I'll be disfigured for life.
See, we actually haven't been in here yet. Let's do that.
Greetings. These stores offer.
I should have been.
Don't let that rooster escape. He's already on the menu for tonight.
Should have been Davith. We would have understood what he said. Isn't it a chicken's destiny to be eaten? We should catch it and give it back to the cook. A chicken has the right to live too. Yeah, let's catch it and give it back to the cook. True story. Yeah, I'll have Davith be different than her. Wait a minute, I don't want to see this poor chicken here slaughtered. I want him free, free, free.
Plenty of tasty dishes can be made saw meat, but with equal nutritional value. Set him free!
Davith's always going to win.
We'll do it your...
Yeah, I can't understand you, chicken. I'm sorry.
Why did you let my chicken escape?
I mean, it's your chicken. You deal with it.
I need a moment to reflect.
Why are you in charge of this conversation?
Rivellon's finest work up mighty fine appetite serving the seven.
The face furious. She bit me in the face.
Yeah, some may call me heartless. I'd suggest I know how to make a difficult decision for the greater good.
Some may call me heartless. I'd suggest I know how to make difficult decisions for the greater good.
And I'll say, heartless you may... Shut up. Heartless you may be, but even heartlessness has its place.
Heartless you may be, but even heartlessness has its place.
I don't know what the point of that was. Anyway, let's see what we got in here. Patty Cake Volume 1. Let's see what else we got. Patty Cake Volume 2. Now let's see if we have those. If we don't, I'm stealing them. Nope. Stealing them. Alright. Let's see, Volume 1. Let's see, let's open this up. In Volume 1. Let's see what we got here. This will teach us about food, I think. What finer feeling can there be when a group of rough and tumble adventurers gather around a fire to lose the chill and share tales of beasts slain, loves lost, and victories seized from the jaws of evil? Perhaps when a cooking pot appears at the fire's heart, the promise of a thick stew or tender pie beckoning from its iron depths. So we can use a cooking pot on a fire. I don't think... I've seen plenty of them. I don't think I picked them up because I never knew what to do with it. Not to Chloe. Baking bread in a city setting is as easy as mixing flour and water and finding a hot fire. But on the wild, the determined baker must go one or more few steps farther. A mortar and pestle combined with wheat will produce a sufficient flour for baking, and water must be obtained from a nearby well. Yeah, okay. Got it. That wasn't overly useful. We're not going to steal any of his other stuff. Let's head upstairs. What do we got in here? Silver arrows. Okay, I want all your arrows. We need them for saving Rivellon.
Well, Source Hunter, you come to the right place, you have. I got every style of equipment to fit you from head to foot, if it's a trade you're after.
Actually, I'm going to take your cooking pot, too, because we just...
Another piece of trash!
It's not trash. Don't judge me. Let's see if we can't get into that chest. Alright, we can get there. How about you talk to me over here?
Well, Source Hunter, you come to the right place, you have. I got every style of equipment to fit you from head to foot. If it's a trade you're after.
Can't pick the lock, huh? Alright. Anything else we want in here? Key. Alright, we're gonna go get that key. We're gonna sneak and then get that key. And now we're going to open this, maybe? Yay. Let's just take it all first before we do anything. There we go. Now we can ID it. I think we might have gotten caught if we tried it before. That's crap. J-Han. That goes to Chloe. Also, because it's all going to be garbage because we should have picked it up earlier. Alright. Take my leave. Back in here, and then we'll come try to buy from her. See what she's selling.
Well, Source Hunter, you come to the right place, you have. I got every style of equipment to fit you from head to foot. If it's a trade you're after.
Alright, that's done. What do we got going on here? Lockpicks. I think I got plenty of them. Amadora, you want that helmet? That's a little better. It's also $1,900. I should buy that as well. I don't know what it's for, but okay, let's start with Davith. I'm gonna get this tooth. I don't know what a tusk will do. Take the arrowheads. They're cheap. I don't need the shaft. Antlers. I don't know what claws do yet either. How much is a rabbit's paw? Okay, we'll take those. Empty grenades. Yes. And the flasks. I need a pickaxe. Take the ring kit. There we go. Chloe, anything in here for you? Chloe's kind of our tank. I think that's better for Medora to have. Chloe can get the boots. I don't know, I think that's better for Medora to have also. She's all my damage, so. Aqua Tough Sarong of Spirit. +2 initiative. We can give that to Chloe. I didn't mean to do that. Invisibility potion could come in handy. Alright, I don't really know what anything else does. I know we can turn these into like, let's buy some. I think we can put nails in them. Like a voodoo doll. That gives me armor rating. Alright, we'll take this for Davith. Higher armor rating, little HP, and some earth resistance. We kind of have cash, so we did have. Well, now we're a little light. These were what I needed to send to Davith. All right, send him those arrows. You needed them. This sarong is now useless. Goes J-Han. Oh. I don't know why you weren't wearing that. Where did I get that from? Worn is a sign of esteem and trust among the Immaculates. Alright. I think we can make a necklace out of the cat's paw. Let's see. Try sinew in that. No. Thread and that. No. I think this just makes bowstring. Does. Okay, maybe bowstring and... Okay, let's see. I want to make pixie dust then. So I need to make some bone dust. Easy enough. Stardust. This may not do anything, by the way. Whoops. Where's my pixie dust at? Magic rabbit's paw, okay. Now how do you make it into a necklace? Rabbit's paw amulet, there we go. Just gives you speed. I don't know if it's always the same, by the way. So let's send that to Medora for now. And I can't make any more thread because I've used all my hair. I have one thing of hair left. You combine hair to make thread. But didn't she sell some thread?
Well, Source Hunter,
I'm just curious if
right
it's
place you have.
always the same.
I got every style of equipment to fit you from head to foot, if it's a trade you're after.
I don't think I need a needle. There we go. Send that to Jahan. Okay, so we need to make another thing of pixie dust. And what was it? Armor probably for the... Yeah. Rabbit's foot. Alright, finally. It's exactly the same. That's what I want to know. Yep, alright. We'll send that to... What are we wearing? Okay, we'll keep that. We'll send this to Jahan. There you go. And Medora, you're wearing one. What is it? Yeah, let's get off that crap. And you've got the strength, and I like ours. We'll just sell the one that Medora had. Everyone equipped with everything. Okay, so sorry I took a little time crafting there. I find the crafting really interesting, and I just trying to figure out a lot of it. Medora looks good in the new helmet. I'm pleased with that. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and leave this one here. We'll try to finish off whatever other... I'll look through the log beforehand next time. Try to figure out which quest we have to do. I know the Philosopher's one. And we still got to find these guys. So we got to go to the main Legion camp, and then we'll go talk to Arhu also. Alright, this will call it for this one. I know you have a choice for your watcher Divinity, Original Sin Let's Plays. I thank you for choosing. One Night Sniper. Peace out, guys.